Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Tia, and today I'm going to show you my setup for February 2021 in my bullet journal. I'm also going to show you a little bit of a flip through of what I filled in all of my yearly spreads. There's not a ton in here yet, but I did say I would do that each month, so I'm trying to keep on top of it for you. I did go ahead and write in an index with page numbers in the front of my journal. I don't know if that will be that helpful, but I'm trying it. And I have already accomplished 2 of my goals. I have read 2 of the books from my 2021 priority TBR. So those 2 are already checked off. Then here is my bookshelf with the books I've read so far colored in. I have been trying to do them as close to the actual colors of their spines as possible. It's not turning out that colorful, so I don't know. I'm thinking it's too late to change it now, but next year I may do some sort of color coding system, maybe by like star rating, like each star rating is a different color. I think that may be what I change to next year. And here is my Goodreads challenge. So far I've read 12 books. I am in the middle of 2 other ones, so this will probably be at least to 14 by the end of this month. And then on my series tracker, I've only finished 1 series, and that is Descender, a graphic novel series. And I did start another series this month, the Kinsey Malone series, and so I started to draw that in. I haven't got it all the way done, but I did go ahead and check off the first book there. Then let's skip ahead to my year at a glance. I've been filling this in with dates and arcs and stuff that I need to keep on top of, as well as some pre-orders that I have already done. So I was sure to write in the pre-orders that I already have coming, so I don't like double order them or anything. And then my monthly page count and book count I have not filled in yet because I'm filming this before the end of the month, and I don't want to fill this all the way in until the very last day, right at the end of the day. Maybe I won't even do it until February the 1st. We'll see. And then on this, I was just realizing today, actually, that I didn't do a key for rereads. I probably should have done a color for rereads over here as well, because I actually reread something this month, and I don't know what color I'm going to color it in. I guess I'm just going to have to add an extra color in here. I did already have 1 5-star read during the month of January, and so I wrote that on the first book cover and wrote January underneath there, so I'll remember that I read that in January. Here's just my January spread. Nothing has really changed on that since I showed it to you last. And then my January reading spread. This is filled in, as you can see. I still have a couple more spaces to fill in down here. Like I said, I do anticipate completing at least 2 more books before the end of the month. Here is my January stats page. As you can see, it's not filled in yet because it's not the end of the month, but I have been keeping track over here. I have unhauled a ton of things this month, and I have just been doing tallies on it, and then at the end of the month I will go back in here and write it in with pen, and you can see my hauls. For some reason, like, I requested NetGalley stuff I don't know, a month or 2 ago, and they just now became available this month, and so I ended up having more NetGalley stuff come in than I was anticipating. Okay, and then here is my February setup. My cover page this month, well, my whole theme, I decided to go with a love letter theme. My cover page is basically taken from inspiration from Lollipop Lettering's Instagram page again, and I will leave her linked in the description box if you would like to go and check out her Instagram page. She was actually inspired by another Instagrammer named Louise Vermeil, I believe, and I will leave her linked in the Instagram too. I mean, in the description box down below as well, because one of her setups for February a year or 2 ago was this envelope with a letter coming out of it, and so I did take a pretty big inspiration from her February setup as well. So I will leave both of those Instagram accounts linked so you can go and check them out. But I really enjoy this love letter spread. I actually love it like a lot. It was so much fun to do, and I was kind of sad when I was done with it. So you can just see there's envelopes and postcards and paper airplanes and little Valentine hearts. It was just a lot of fun. So over here on this page, I just have some reminders that I want to keep in mind. The buzzword this month. There are a couple of readathons that I'm hoping to be able to participate in, so I wrote them in here so I won't forget about them. And then my TBR, I definitely know I'm going to be reading these 3 books this month, so I wrote them down as well. And then the next page is going to be my February reading page. This month I decided to call it my February reading register. If you watched last month, I'll leave that linked in the description box as well, but I was having trouble deciding what to call this page because I didn't want to use the word log. And so many of you so kindly left a whole bunch of recommendations, and I chose register out of everything that was recommended. And I think it sounds good, so we'll see if I keep that wording or not. But yeah, I just went with the love letter theme again, as you can see at the top. And I left enough spaces for 16 books and all the things I want to track next month here written at the top. And then I have a February stats page that I will be filling out at the end of the month again. I did this one a little bit neater than my January stats page. My January stats page is a bit of a mess. So I tried a little bit harder on my February stats page, mostly because I was just having such a blast with the love letter theme. But I'm just tracking all the same things again. My physical TBR account, the books that I haul, NetGalley and Kindle the same, the age ranges of the books that I read, the star ratings that I give, the different genres that I read, and also the source of where I get my books, whether or not they're ones I already own, whether or not they're Kindle, NetGalley, Book of the Month, Library, Kindle Unlimited. And like I said, I just realized that I probably need to be keeping a place for rereads somewhere, because I did have a reread this month. I'm not sure where I'm going to end up putting that in, but I definitely need to keep track of that as well. But that's it. Those are all of my February pages and everything that I have done so far in my yearly spreads. Let me know down in the comments if you are keeping on top of your bullet journal so far. Mine has been going well. Of course, it's already, it's only January, so I don't have that much to track yet, but it's been fun, and I just had a blast this month, and I can't wait and to go ahead and do another spread. I'm ready to do my March spread already. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all doing well, and I will see you next time.